So I was part today of a very interesting event about women history and women in the past, but also women today, very important for women today. For the past 10 years, I think, we had in Paris and all over France les Journées du Patrimoine, it's a weekend for patrimony. Patrimony could be the male heritage. So for the past 10 years, French people could visit castle, the house of the French president, museums for free, and being told about all the history and male history. Famous men, they were talked about, these men. But a feminist association a few years ago was created to show how the women were lacking in the arts, in the culture, in the cinemas, in theaters, in movies, etc., and museums, like Guerrilla Girls in the United States. They started last year to organize another weekend, the same dates, the same days you have the Patrimoine, and at the same date, le Matrimoine. So everybody said, Matrimoine, matrimony, what is it? In fact, it is the women's heritage, or women in our heritage, because it's very important to me. I have 2 or 3 granddaughters and 2 daughters, and how can they become women who are sure of themselves if they have never been shown what women did in the past? And I know in America you've written about it for a long time, like role model, and I really strongly believe in the importance of this role model. So I'm a member of the Matrimoine days, and today, for example, we have organized for the next 2 days different places in Paris where people are invited for free to walk around for 1 hour and listen to different things. It can be, the women in Montmartre who made the revolution in the 19th century during La Commune, or where I was, it was near l'Hôtel de Ville, City Hall, and a huge place where, in fact, I myself discovered that many witches have been burned exactly on this square in the 16th century. So there are many other places in Paris, one around a walk around Simone de Beauvoir's places where she lived, and different things like that. And I think it's very important. I am very happy that it exists, and we observed that the first time we organized it last year in the newspaper and nobody talked about it, and this year a few radios, a few newspapers, and more people attending this event. I think these women, that we managed to put a light on them or take them out of the mystery of the past, which had completely forgotten them. It is also very warm for us who organize it, and for the people who attend. They seem to have been very pleased. They applauded, and it makes like a thread, a link between us now, who live a life that they could never have imagined, and all these women in the past. And we even talked about Hypatia, who lived in Alexandria, who was a mathematician, astrologue, and a wonderful woman. And so we went back in time for a very long period.